Back home, and there are calls for the Sydney Opera House Theatre to be named after Dame Joan Sutherland, who died on Sunday. Opposition leader Barry O'Farrell is leading the charge. He wants to rebadge the Opera Theatre as a lasting tribute to Dame Joan. The idea has the support of the Premier, but in true opera style, there can be no final act without a drama.
Dame Joan's performances at the Sydney Opera House are the stuff of legend. Her portrait adorns the outside of the Opera Theatre. Now there's a push to name the entire theatre in her honour.
Naming the Opera Theatre after Dame Joan Sutherland is fitting, it's appropriate. She inspired many in music.
Unusually in politics, the Premier was happy to let the opposition leader own the idea.
Mr O'Farrell, with a better understanding of opera than I have, has put forward a plan to rename a theatre in her honour. I believe he should have that opportunity to pursue that.
The Premier said she had paved the way for Mr O'Farrell to discuss his plan with the Sydney Opera House's management and the Trust.
Renaming the Opera Theatre after Dame Joan isn't that simple. There are long-term plans to gut the venue and completely rebuild it, according to the vision of the architect Jørn Utzon. Then there could be competing demands, with some wanting it named after the voice of the 20th century and others doubtless wanting it named after the architect of the century.
Then there's the question of whether her family would want it. Her husband Richard Bonning regularly conducts in the theatre and, like many, believes it is of inferior quality. Dame Joan allowed Penrith's Performing Arts Centre to use her name.
I was very happy that something was happening in the West at long last.
But she took a lot of convincing.
And she was quite humble. She said, why would anyone want to have a performing arts centre called the Joan Sutherland?
Regardless of the naming, plans are afoot for a memorial concert, and yes, that will be in the Sydney Opera House. Anne-Maria Nicholson, ABC News.